Hey guys, so there's a hell of a lot to GA8. By a hell of a lot, I mean an ungodly amount. The boss is not fun. These little snack carts aren't fun. Nothing's fun. No sanity is not fun. Nothing's fun. Alright. So we're going in with two main vanguards, those being Courier and Scavenger. I have a main defender, which is Cora, and I also have a healing defender, which is Gummy. I have three healers, Perfuma, Gavial, and Suzerain. Now, I'm not going to say that you absolutely have to use Suzerain. In fact, this is probably one of those scenarios where using Myr is going to benefit you more because of this heal on deploy talent. But some people like Suzerain, so it's up to you guys. Either way, skill 1 for Suzerain. I'm using Cruz, the Keen Glint. I'm not going to absolutely say you have to use Cruz, the Keen Glint. So you can obviously drop down to whatever standard 4-star operator, sniper you're after. This isn't really going as smoothly as expected, so Vermeil would obviously be preferable. Armia with skill 3. Beanstalk with skill 2. Now, we're not using Beanstalk as a vanguard as such, which is why I didn't really mention her as a vanguard. We're basically using her to soak stuff. That's why we're going to be using skill 2. We're going to have fast redeploy. I'm absolutely going to suggest Gravel for this because we're going to need a fast redeploy that's tanky. So Gravel works great. Last but not least, we're going to grab Chen the Hollanday. We need a lot of solid damage over an area, and I believe Chen does that great. So if this helps you out, gives you some food for thought, please subscribe, helps me out, and I always appreciate it. So I'm going to take this slow and steady because there is going to be a hell of a lot going on. So we're going to start off with Scavenger over this side, so a higher damage vanguard on this side. Obviously, if you've got Texas using skill 2, that's fantastic as well. Courier on this side, also facing down. We're going to pop Armia here, facing down. Perfuma, facing down. And from here on, we're mostly looking for the boss to come out of this entry point down here. When we get his marker, we will do a little bit of a shuffle. So there's his marker. So as soon as he comes out, because his marker is quite long, there we go. Gravel. So he starts shooting at Gravel. And then we're just going to start deploying the rest of our operators. So, Gavial facing down, Chen facing down. So ideally, our boss will drop 3 of his 4 shots on our fast redeploy. Ideally. Which doesn't look like he's going to do this time, so I'm just going to pull Gravel out because her job's done. And then we're going to pop in Gummy just here. So the same thing, we're just going to deploy Gravel here, bait some shots from this guy. Hopefully, both of them again. So there we go, Gravel back out. And once he's fired up his 2 shots, we're going to pop in Beanstalk, and we're going to put in Beanstalk's little crab here. From here, we're going to yank out both of our vanguards, more or less. I'm just going to wait to make sure that one doesn't sneak through. So from here, we can use Gravel to block if we need to for any enemies that do decide they want to get a little bit too happy to run through, which we may have to do. That aside, as you can see at the top lane, we do have one that's decided he wants to try his luck, and Army has let him through. So we're going to deploy Korra up top. We're going to use Chen's skill as soon as it's ready. Sorry, not as soon as it's ready. As soon as these guys get in range. I mean, you can use it as soon as it's ready. It's an ammo skill. It's not going to make a damn difference, really. And we're just going to keep an eye on the boss. Because what's going to happen is we may miss some shots, we may get some shots, so we don't want to put Gabriel out too early. Either way, job's done. He's gone out, so we're going to just drop all of our crabs in, and then we're going to pull Chen out. The boss's little beam will come across, it'll target 5 things, and then once we have our 5, we're going to pull everyone out, and hopefully the gelato stop will be the only thing that gets hit. From here, what we're going to do, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to let the boss shoot this once. Then we're going to put Gravel in here. And we're going to let Gravel hopefully take as many of those shots as we can. So there's 2. Hopefully 1 more, but maybe not. Maybe. There we go. And then we're going to pull Gravel out, because we don't need her anymore. And once the boss passes Korra, we're going to start lining everything back in. So 1 and 2. Once the boss is in range of Amiya, we're going to use Amiya's skill. After that, Gravel here. Gabriel, sorry, here. And Chen back here facing up. So with any luck, the boss will go down during Amiya's cycle. That's the ideal. If that doesn't happen, Beanstalk. Beanstalk, drop down Scavenger, who's going to be the higher of your 2 damage vanguards. Try and make use of Scavenger's talent, which is clear 4 tiles, up, down, left, right. And just try and get the last bit of damage you need on the boss. Outside of that, though, Chen's skill when it's ready to go. And we just finalize this run. That's it. I'll fast forward this, because right now we're just letting it go. So obviously Chen will just rip the last of these enemies apart, and all will be good. And there we go. So they will take a lot less damage while they're in these little square areas that the boss dropped. They are damage and avoidance, so, you know, it can be a bit iffy. I've noticed that Amiya's skill 3 doesn't seem to care though, which is quite cool, but anyway, hopefully that helps you out, guys.